Hi, today I'm gonna show you how you can register or buy a domain either for your email or for your website. So here you can see a list of domain register in Australia. So you can see Namecheap, domain.com, Bluehost, Google Domain, register.com or Cloudflare. You can use any of these to register your domain. So let me close this. And here you can see I have already logged into my Cloudflare dashboard. If you haven't logged in or if you haven't created any account in Cloudflare, I'll recommend you to go and create an account on the Cloudflare. Now to register a domain, you can go and click on domain registration and click on register domain. And then you can find your domain from here. Let me say techpoint.com, and then you can click. So let's say you want to buy takeasepoint.com, then you can go and click on purchase. From here you can select your payment option. If you want to pay yearly, you can go and choose first option, or if you want to pay every 2 years, you can go and select another option. And you have to fill up register information. You have to give your first name, last name, organization name, email address, and then phone details. You have to add your card details and then billing address. Once everything is done, click and verify your address. After that verification, you can submit your orders. You just simply need to click and submit after that. If I go and click on a website, here you can see my domain. I already have purchased my domain, so I'm not going to purchase any other domain anymore. So let's go to Namecheap and try to buy one more domain from that. So here you can see I'm logging to Namecheap with my user account. Here you can see techpoint27. If you haven't created an account, you can go and create your account with Namecheap. So once you create account, you can go and click on domain and click on domain name search. And then here you can search for your domain. So let me type reclaim, and then click on search. So here you will get a list of domain. So these are the list of the domain, but what I'm gonna do is I'll go to Google and I'll write purchase domain in $1, and then I'll scroll it down and I'll check for the offers, and here you can see buy domain for $0.99 per year. So I'm gonna click on that. So here you can see that store.link and XYZ, and it's really cheapest price. So I'm gonna try that store, and then here I'm gonna type my domain name, reclaim.store. So here you can see I can add this reclaim store.store. So I'm gonna add this to my cart. I'll change it to 1 year, and then I'm gonna leave it by default. And then here you can see subtotal, it's 0.923, and I'm gonna click and confirm my order. Here you need to add your card details and then billing options. I'm gonna skip this video. I'll show you once I'm done with all the details. Now if you wanna auto renew your domain, you can click on that option, so it will auto renew your domain before expiry. But I'm not going to renew it, so I'm gonna leave it as it is, and then I'm gonna check free domain privacy and domain registration for reclaim store.store. So after that I'm gonna click on continue, and here you can say your setting cannot be saved because you enter a new card, because I have entered new card and I haven't selected the remember this card. That's why this error message is showing, but you don't need to worry about that if you are buying a domain for the learning purpose. So now I'm gonna go and click on continue. So here you can see domain registration, reclaim store.store, and it's a free domain privacy. It's using a free domain privacy, and then your total amount will be $1.16. So I'm gonna click on pay now. So here you can see order is processing, And then here you can see thank you for your purchase, and you are done. Once you finish with purchasing domain, you can go back to your dashboard and then click on domain list. There you will see all the list of domain that you have purchased from Namecheap. So till now I guess you already know how to buy or register a domain from two different platforms. So the first one we buy it from Cloudflare, and the second one we buy from Namecheap. So you can buy it from anywhere you like. So once you buy a domain, you need to know how to manage that domain. So I'm going to talk about managing a domain in my next tutorial, but in this video I'm going to show you some few more things. So to manage a domain, you just need to go to that particular domain, and then you need to, if you are using a Namecheap, you need to go and click on verify contact and then click on manage. So in this domain tab, if you scroll it down, you will get to see a name server. So here you can add your name server, and then here you can redirect to your domain and you can redirect to your email as well, but today I'm not going to talk about those things. And if you scroll it up and go to advanced DNS, here you can add TXT records and MX records and everything. Let me skip this part for today. So what today I'm going to talk about is how you can manage your Namecheap domain from Cloudflare. So it doesn't matter where you buy your domain from, you can still manage that domain through Cloudflare. So that's what I'm going to show you today. Let me go to Cloudflare account, and here I'm in website, and then I'll go and click on add a site, and I'll give name of my domain, which is reclaimstore.store. I'm gonna click on add site, and I'll click on free and then click on continue. So here you can see DNS management for reclaimstore.store, and you can find this page under reclaimstore.store and under the DNS records. So if you scroll it down, here you will get to see the MS records, TXT records, A records, and CNAME records. And if you scroll it more down, you will get to see Cloudflare Nameserver. So what we need is we need to copy this both Nameserver. Okay, now let's go back to our Namecheap dashboard and click on domain list, and you can choose your domain from the list and go to verify contact and click on manage. And I'm gonna scroll it down. So here you can see I'm in domain tab, and I'm gonna scroll it down, and here is your name server. I'm gonna add the custom DNS. So from this drop down list you can click and change to Namecheap basic DNS, or you can also add the custom DNS. I'm gonna add custom DNS, and this is the Cloudflare Nameservers, which I already have to copy and paste over here. And after that you'll get a tick mark sign here, and you need to click on that to save that records, these things, to save this Cloudflare name server details over here. And once you check on that, it will pop you a message that it's gonna take like 48 hours to change the DNS records, DNS name server records. So once you're done with that, you can go back to your Cloudflare. Let me go back. Here you can see name server updates, it's pending. So if you have buy a domain from Namecheap, then it's literally gonna take 48 hours to activate your domain in Cloudflare. So here after 48 hours you can see reclaimstore.store has been activated over here. Now you can easily manage this domain from Cloudflare. And let's say if you don't want Cloudflare to manage your domain, and in that case you can go back to your domain list and go to manage, and then go to domain, and then scroll it down, and under the name server you can just click that drop down drop down arrow and then change it to Namecheap basic DNS and click OK. So once you done that, then Cloudflare will no longer be able to manage your domain DNS records. But I'm gonna change it to custom DNS, so I'm gonna just leave it like that and then save it.